I'm back out at Folsom Lake today. Kind of a weird intro because I am right at the ramp. These trees looked really good when I pulled up, so I wanted to come over here, throw a little bit of top water real quick, see if I can't get anything. It's a little bit colder today. It was pretty chilly this morning. The water temp right now is 74.3. I've got a little Zara puppy on right now in the G finish color for today. My game plan right now is to try a little bit of top water. After that, I want to go fish some deeper ledges, probably in 20 to 30 foot range. Throw some drop shots, some jigs. I bought some heavier ball head swim bait heads, all the way up to a 3/4 of an ounce ball head swim bait head, and I figured I can throw a swim bait in 20 to 30 feet on some island tops and stuff like that. Those little baby 1/16 ounce mega bass ones, they just take way too long, especially with those little props on there. It just kind of flutters down, which is awesome, you know, in 10 to 12 feet of water. But when you're trying to fish in 30 foot, 20, 30 foot, you know, it takes some incredible amount of patience to wait for that thing to hit the bottom. I moved just outside of Brown's Ravine right now. Yeah, just to the first point on the right coming out of Brown's Ravine. And I figured I'd come graph this point real quick. And sure enough, I've seen about 5 or 6 bass suspending on some trees. All right, take a look at that. I was setting on my graph and started seeing all that mess there on the sonar. Figured I would do a little bit of video game fishing here, drop right on their heads. I've got a drop shot on, see if I can't pick up 1 or 2 right here. They could be trout. I seen a couple of guys just on the other side of this point right here. For any of you trout fishermen in the little cove, I stopped to try and get pick up a couple of bass in some trees over there, and some guys on the bank actually got a couple of trout pretty close to the ramp. So if you're a bank fisherman looking just to catch some fish or some trout, right over off of the ramp at Hobie Cove, there's some rocks from the ramp that go into the little cove. Right past those rocks, there's 2 guys sitting up there, and I watched them pull up 2 trout. I asked them what they were using. They just said power bait. So for any of you trout guys out there, you know, you want to pick up a couple of trout, I seen him catch 2, and I seen a couple other jumps. I got a little one nipping at it right now. I moved out to the peninsula. I just wasn't getting anything shallow. I tried 5 different areas, drop shot, Nico rig, shad wrap, top water, spook, and nothing. There he is. Nice little spot, little baby. I don't know if he's a keeper or not, but yeah, he's a keeper. Sweet, first hit, first fish of the day. I'm on the middle of the peninsula right now, but I got him in about 10 foot of water, or about 12 foot of water. I'm not gonna weigh him, he's not too big, but look at their tails. I'm not gonna weigh him, he's bleeding a little bit. I just need to get him back. All right. Yeah, I had to go in from the gut. He got it on the, not in his stomach, but just right at the base, so I had to go in through his gill and flip him around and get him. But all right, there's one. We're sitting in about 20 feet right now, and you can see on the graph there are fish here. So I think what I'm going to do for probably the rest of the day, I'm only going to be out here until about noon, is I'm just going to, there's a rock, I'm just going to stay in the deeper water, 15 foot or more. Well, at least something, I know I got that one in 12 foot right there, just off to the left side of those buoys. But I'm going to stay within, you know, 50 feet of deeper water for the whole day. I switched it up to this, it is a ducket jerkbait, deep diving jerkbait. It's supposed to go, I don't know, 8 to 12 feet, somewhere in there. This is about 15 feet deep right here. I'm picking up a bunch of bait fish and a bunch of fish around these hazard buoys still. It's been about a half an hour since I've had a hit with a drop shot, so I figured I'd go ahead and try a jerkbait. I am just snagging up every cast. I can't even get like 10 feet on a drop shot without snagging up on these rock piles out here, so I am getting sick of that. So that's why I put on this jerkbait. Switched it up to a Kitech, whatever color this is. This is the next size bigger than a 1/4 ounce, so I don't know what that is. 3/8 ounce weight here. There we go. Oh, man, he felt pretty darn decent too. Jeez, first bite I've gotten about a half an hour too. I just went over a little bump, a little rock, and I had about 800 little hits. It just seemed like a little guy, but I'll take him. Boy, as soon as I hit that bottom and hit the rocks, just da-da-da-da-da. Again on the Roboworm, the Prism Shad color. I don't know, it's a little clear with green, purple, and pink, I guess. Just trying to skin hook that sucker. Add a little bit of juice. Let's get back out there and get one of those little guys. All right, finally got one. I don't know how big he is, but I don't care, man. He's small. Yikes! Oh crap! Look at these waves. It's getting freaking windy out here, man. Yeah, there. He is. He's not very big, but I don't care. All right, bro. Let's go. Oh. Woo! Holy cow! Okay, talk about sitting down quick. Boy, this guy is fat. All right. Look at the gut on that thing, man. I'll get a weight on him just because he's nice and chunky. Okay, 1 point. Looks like he's holding steady at a 1.23. Yeah, that's what I got locked in. All right, the other one that I got this morning, he was not as fat, but he was a little bit longer. So I'm probably guessing the other one was probably right around 1.10-ish. But that's cool. Finally, I seem to be picking them up in about 15 to 20 foot. All right, got another one. It's not very big at all. First dink of the day. I was going over some trees in about 20 foot of water, and I could see I was picking up some fish on top of those trees. And that's what I'm seeing, I guess. All right, bud. First dink of the day. All right, got number 4. I ran over a little ditch, and I seen one fish on the graph, and I threw back there, and as soon as it hit the bottom, boy, he was on it. You know, he's probably about a pound. Nothing crazy huge, but boy, this time of year is all about using your graphs, man. You know, I'm not the greatest with my graphs, but he's putting up a fight. Here you go, bud. This time of year is all about your graphs, and if you suck with your graphs, man, you're gonna struggle. I can't get anything up shallow. Everything is coming in. Nice little spot. I'll get a weight on him. Come on, bud. Ooh. Yeah. Around the roof of the mouth, that's good. In the face! I don't think he's as big as my last one. The last one was 1.32. I think this one's probably about 1.2. 1.15, somewhere in there. Almost identical, 1.27. And the first two are from last week, so I'll clear out the scale in a bit for my total weight. But you know, I'm catching keepers. That's 3 keepers, and I missed 1 keeper earlier. All right, dude, let's get you back in the water. Kerplunk. There you go. There's that bump I was talking about. You can see that's a fish right there. So I'm gonna waypoint that sucker as a rock, and I'll fish it again. There's another fish. It might be the one I just let go, but that's the ledge that I ran over. I pulled about 15 feet off of it, cast back to it, and thumped him. There we go. I found a couple. Ooh, this one feels a little bit better. But I found a couple of, wow, he's getting tiny as he comes under, he's swimming right at the boat. I found a couple of underwater, okay. Not saying he's huge or anything, but he's definitely the biggest one of the day so far. I found a couple of underwater island tops that are unmarked right now. No buoys or anything. And this is the second good bite I've had so far. He's probably about 2 pounds if I had to guess right now without seeing him. I don't want to horse him in. I picked him up out of 25 foot right now. The first one I thought he was a rock. So I didn't set the hook. I'm so used to coming across rocks. There he is. Yeah, he's not huge, but he's not ginormous either. I mean, he's not small, but he's not huge. Whatever, you know what I'm saying. Okay. There we go. Yeah, he's definitely the biggest of the day so far. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. Yeah, underwater island top. About 25 feet deep. Seems to be about where they're holding. Let's get a weight on this bad boy. $149, pound and a half, almost exactly. So let you go. See ya. I think I just had a bite. Okay, I had a bite. He was little. I think he probably just had the tail or something. You see, he pulled off my worm right there. There he is. I got him. Threw right back there. And picked it up as soon as it hit the bottom. Oh, now he's running out the boat. What the heck? Man, he's coming in at 100 miles an hour. Jeez. I can barely keep up with the guy. I don't think he's huge or anything, but I don't want to lose him. Bites are hard to come by out here in the summer, man. He feels alright. There he is. Nice spot. Come on, big guy. Yeah, he's not bad. He's a little keeper. Put him in the top right. Alright, he's 1.21 pound and a quarter. Not too bad. Alright, dude, let's get you back. Thank you for finally biting something. Sweet. That wraps up my day. I'm done. It's about 12:45. It's getting hot. I think I got 5 today, 4 keepers. Every single one on drop shot. I missed about 5 or 6 on drop shot. If I had fished cleanly, I could have put a keeper limit in the boat, a small limit, maybe around 7.5, 8 pounds. Somewhere in there, but I tried shallow crankbaits, swim baits, that sort of thing for about an hour to an hour and a half this morning. Not a single bite. I tried some top water. I tried a spook and a popper. Nothing. Had a good day though, a decent day. Almost pulled in a limit of keepers, a small limit, but I'd rather get a small limit than 10 dinks, you know. I think they're just deeper. Last week and the week before that and the week before that, I've been up shallow, and the only thing I'm getting up shallow are small ones with the occasional keeper. Out of 10 last week, I got 2 keepers. The week before that, I got 12 and only 2 keepers. This week, I got 5 and 4 were keepers, all fishing deeper water. Spent about 3 hours on that peninsula this morning. You just gotta do that. You just gotta map it out. And I found 3 areas, 1 with brush piles and 2 with rock piles on that peninsula. I still need to find more spots further out off of the peninsula. Structure island tops at about 25 to 30 feet because I know they're out there. And same thing right across from Granite Bay. I know there's a lot of underwater island tops right over there. So I got to find more island tops. I did try 2 creek channels today on ledges, and one of the creek channels dumped right into a island top at 20 feet. I barely picked up any fish. No bait fish. I fished it for about a half an hour. Couldn't get bit. The best pattern I got right now is to just get 15 to 25 feet on structure, whether it's a ledge, an island top, a rock pile, whatever. Mouth is super dry. All right, well, I'm out of here.